wait for a few people coming here. It's the bewitching hour. 12 midnight. The bewitching hour. Trading war stories. You up, huh? Jim Brown, you too? Reggie Roberts. I finally caught you, bro. Where you been at? Lafayette, Indiana. In the building. Shouting out Indiana. Yeah, I still haven't got the camera right now, so I'm looking that way, and I think I'm looking this way. So I came on the bewitching hour. There's only a few of us gonna be in here. They're gonna peep this knowledge. Do you know today is one of the days that all ritual and ceremonies would be taking place? Who's that, Monique here? Monique, yeah, you in Cali. You early. It's early out there in Cali. What's up, Monique? How you doing? We not. The audio is low. What I can do to bring up the audio. See if it sounds muffled. Hold on, let me turn off this. That right there. That may help. That just sounds muffled. Maybe I have this thing on there. I have it on the whole pad thing. How did that sound now, Reg? Reg is one of my engineers. And then I'm turning up this right here. Is it better, y'all? It's way better, Corey. Thanks, Corey. Sounds better? Yeah. Today is one of the, it's like when all cults and people who study the zodiac, astrology, ceremonies, it's greater than the winter solstice because of the time of the alignments of the planets and everything. Nightboat is out there too. Thanks, Night. What's up with you, boy? And did you grow up and you ever seen people do witchcraft? Did you ever hear it was an incantation called light as a feather, stiff as a board? Anybody know about that? Somebody said the Mason party ritual. What up with you, Charles Smith? What's happening, bro? Anybody know about that? Light as a feather, stiff as a board? JJ said, yep. Ice, what's going on with you, Q? Anybody else know about that? Light as a feather, stiff as a board? Jason Francis? All right. Corey said, educate us. Corey said he don't know. Thank you about that, Corey. Being honest. Spoiled girl, she said no. A lot of y'all don't know. Oh. Dion said levitation. Dion, that still was rich witchcraft. Virgil Dawkins, salute. Thanks for that super chat. She said yes, demonic, right. All right, check this out, man. The people of old always said, watch what you say out your mouth and watch what you do. You understand? And kids and people used to play with a Ouija boards back in the day, and they used to do that levitation thing. It was called light as a feather, stiff as a board. You put somebody in, you lay them on the floor, and you have to do 7 incantations of how the person died. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 so you will understand what I'm saying. Each person will get a position around that person's body. Yo, Rob, he said he tried it on my mother-in-law, but she was too fat. Yo, Rob, y'all crazy, man. All right. But you take 2 fingers as such, and you place them under the person. So now you put them under the person. You go around, and it's somebody who leads the incantation to make sure everybody's in position. And they just walks around while all the other people around. It's supposed to be 6 people. Two, two, 2 at the top. I mean, 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and they're walking around while they're doing it. And they are saying the incantation with a candle while the other people are doing it in the dark, whatever. Now, I know about this because I witnessed it and I got scared as F and ran out the room. All right. Sometimes when you see that, I'm trying to look at what people are saying. So now, check it out. And I'm going to get to my bad boy stories after this. But I want you to know this shit is real. These people believe in this. That's why we in the situation that we are right now. A little levitation ritual that works. Hold on. No, don't tell me that. Somebody just told me Keith Clare died. I went to high school with him. Sparkles Glover. Keith Clare? Prayers Keith Clare, R.I.P. D.R. that died. I don't D.R. It ain't Keith Clare, they said D.R. I don't know what they mean by that. I hope it's not him. He was a good, humble, a humble brother. Anyway, you have 2 fingers around, stuff like that. The person be walking around with a candle, and she'll say or he'll say a situation that caused the person to die. It'll be like, bang, she was hit by a car. She's dead, she's dead, she's dead. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. And everybody will repeat that at the same time. After he says that, she'll keep on and keep on, keep on. And then the person had told us that their body had stiffed up crazy after a certain time because they person got to concentrate too. And they'll go, shots of fire, bang! She's dead, she's dead, she's dead. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. You know, they keep on going through that shit like that. And they said the person start rising. And the person will feel their body locked up and the person start rising off the floor. Now, some of y'all not going to believe that. You old Big Gene, you full of shit right now, man. You know what I'm saying, Gene? But people who have done it and people who have been involved in it, they know it to be true. JJ 2020, yeah, that's some scary stuff. So now, listen here. Let me get into this because I'm gonna be real quick because it's late and some of y'all got to go to work. Not. What'd you say, Mike Peterson? Nah, son. Y'all go check out that boy clothing line, man, for real. So now, facts black, all right? So now, people say things out their mouth and they're given the opportunity to try to prove it so they can reach certain greatness and certain darkness. If some of y'all favorite athletes, they spoke about this in movies. Y'all got to do y'all research because I'm not going to say nothing because y'all niggas be like, yo, he hating on my boy, man. That nigga then jumped off Puff and got onto my boy. My brother loves him to death. Said he almost is or just as good as Jordan, but I ain't going to say no names. We're going to leave it at that. But they said it themselves. And when I tell people to go and listen to what individuals say out their mouth and then do some research on it, you be like, oh shit. Nah, Will Matt, it wasn't Lynn Bias. Lynn Bias was doing some other things, and it wasn't out his mouth. Oh my God, my cold is messing with me again. God bless the dead. Oh my God, I gotta get something for my cold. As regarding Lynn Bias. Yo, he played against us at chat. I was a recruit, and they was playing in the second round, and that nigga came down and dunked on the whole team. I don't want to go to Chattanooga. I want to go to Maryland. Yeah. Anyway, so now, when you say, "I'll do anything to be great," I'll do anything to be that great damn athlete, that great damn music producer, that great damn musician. Something might come in the nighttime to see how bad you really want it. Yeah, he was going to Boston, Lynn Byers. Arthur Randall, what up with you, Q? So now, it was something that was said over the years, and it came out of his mouth. Y'all gonna do y'all research because I know y'all do research. He said, "Can't nobody on my label be greater than I." No, Lynn Byers' death wasn't funny to me. It wasn't funny to me. But brother, what I just said on how he died was funny. 98% cocaine. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. There's certain shit that you just don't do in life. Travis know what he said. Travis, getting back on it. He said, "Can't nobody on my label be greater than I." He was told that. And we all know who we thought was greater than him. Now, all these rituals and these situations started way before Big. A lot of y'all don't know. Let's keep it real funky right now. Howard University. at a concert, a trampede started. And one of our favorite rap moguls was part of that function. Nell Ortiz, salute to you. You too, Travis Jordan. And guess what happened? People died. I'm not really concerned, but what's Sparkles? What you say, Gene? Nobody cares that about cares about that. Say what you need to say. They believe it. They believe it. I know what's done. I don't know what you mean by that, Sparkles. What up, Richard Burt? Well, anyway, getting back to what I'm saying. At Howard University, there was a concert done. Some people died. It was a part of that. Paul Kearney, what's up with you? Salute to you, Paul, for that super chat. Now, we go 30 years ago at City College. I was a part of that. I was there. And the wacky world of OTV must have been reading my paper over here because he just said City College. A lot of y'all don't know about that. A function that Diddy gave with Jessica Rosenberg. I think that's her name, Rosenberg, or something like that. The white girl who used to do all the parties at the tunnel, all the parties at the show. And I can say this because I saw it with my own eyes. She closed the door that caused those kids to lose their lives. I saw that with my own eyes. Yes, I mentioned City College before. Thank you, Terrence Tabb. Appreciate it, Terrence. But it's a lot of bodyguards and security person that y'all don't know that lost their life behind bad boy shit too. Well, am I saying City College was a sacrifice? No, I'm not saying a sacrifice. People died and lost their life, man. You know what I'm saying? To know it wasn't they wasn't it wasn't their fault. Because had Jessica not closed that door, people would have just ran through. You could not open the door from the inside. I ran all the way around the whole building because my man was trapped down there and he's home now. So anybody that want to dispute what I'm saying, his name was Eddie. He did 17 years in the Fed joint. He used to work security with us. Salute to you, Eddie, man. Glad you home doing the right thing now, bro. He did 17 years in the Fed joint. He hit me on the walkie-talkie. Yo, Gene, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Jessica closed the door. I said, I seen the door because I sent them downstairs with Jessica because she had the money box. When Jessica got there, JJ 2020, yes, she was involved. Jessica slammed the door and locked Eddie. Eddie trying to knock on the door for her to open the door. People was running down the steps. We was trying to stop. Me, Tone Wop, some of the people on the security team was trying to stop them from going down there. They went down there anyway. Even, and this was Jaguar Wright was talking about, but she was mistaken. Even Father MC's baby mama, who was pregnant, me and Tone Wop had pulled her out between the glass doors at first, and she got trapped in there. We told her to go home She still ran down the steps, and what happened? Max 41414, she died. What you gonna say? Beverly Williams said, "Every time I look at his face, he guilty." Yo, so now I run around the thing, I run around the building. Right then I was slim. I was that guy there. I was that guy there then. I was that guy there then. I ran around the building, shh, open the door, people start falling in there. We start pulling them out. Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, I heard. God bless him, Yeezy. So now the boy had ran somewhere. He wasn't there. So now those kids, 9 of them died. Had a conversation with Heavy D that night because Heavy D had did it with him. Heavy D even came to the block and tried to see was everybody all right. One of the best souls in the world, man. God bless him. Andrew Carlson, he said, or just a mishap. I don't think 9 people dying when they somebody was told. But see, this is the funny thing. God put us in places, and I told Puff that night, if the FOI don't straighten out this front door, brother, people gonna die here tonight. I put that on my first, second, and third born. Do you understand me? I put that on my first, second, and third born. And he said, Gene, don't worry about the people outside at the door. Just handle the security for the, what you call that? The artists when they come down there, and don't let people bother them. Y'all guys just handle security right there. Because I had 18 guys were supposed to work that day. And he told me to cut it down to 8. But because we was cool, and as far as my people, they wanted to be at the game anyway, so all 18 of us came anyway. And he told us just to worry about the downstairs and the gym and everything. You understand what I'm saying? For the artists. Because we was going to take the money, the money we get, we just take it, buy some champagne, go back to the game room, and just have a ball. Because it was supposed to be over after the basketball game. Oh yeah, he got away with that. Because that's when I stopped effing with him the first time. Al Little Illips out there in Chicago said the whole thing happened out there too, in Chicago. Yeah. Tupac reincarnation. You don't want to hear my Haitian Jack story. Because you ain't going to see no gangster. All right? Point blank. I don't know where Jessica is now, but y'all could probably look up. She was big, and she was doing parties out at the Hampton a couple of summers ago. All those big parties at the Hamptons, she started doing those. Somebody said he seen the article on History Channel. That's right. Rest in peace, D. Ferg. His birthday was a couple of weeks ago. So now, death is just following what's going on with this dude. And I'm going to tell y'all a story. And I want y'all to, and I'm glad y'all here with me, all 769 people only got 200 and something likes. So let me just get to this right here. you see from Big, Black Rob, G Dep, and probably a lot of other artists that never made it as big, they succumb to the no no person can be on my label greater than I. No person could be on my label greater than I. And they haven't been. Let me just tell you something, man. Big was the ultimate sacrifice. Big did something that nobody had ever did to Diddy. Oh, and Craig Mack. And Craig Mack. I forgot. How did I forget about Craig Mack? Think who's that said that to me? Taking the wheels. You sure took that. Taking the wheels, Dilla. He sure took that shit. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because Craig Mack was a gentle soul, man. You know what I'm saying? Around us. He never was loud, boisterous, and crazy acting, and what we considered a hip hop artist and all that stuff like that, doing dumb, stupid shit around us. He wasn't that type of dude. Yeah, Mike, nobody watched the biblical betrayal. You know, I don't understand why that didn't get the, and if you look at it, it breaks everything down. But let me just tell you something, man. Big had did something, Mace, Loon. Now, artist, thank you, man. You know, I'm losing it. But Mace, Loon, probably some of the shit through their own self. You know what I'm saying? Through their own things that they was involved in. You know, helped them get to the position they got into. You know what I'm saying? But none of them, 112, none of them was greater than him. Mark Curry, salute to you, Mark, out there total. You know, we could go through the line on line. He said it. Nobody could be on my label greater than me. That came out of his mouth. Now, check this one out. Big had did the ultimate portrayal. Y'all talking about, yo, Gene, what the fuck are you talking about? Big was, man, what? Huh? Shine too, huh? Yeah. He stuck it to Shine, but Shine say it's good. He fine with it. And he's still around, so, you know, I'm fine with it. So now, Big told me I can't be mad at Puff because he showed me how to get money. Okay. And somebody hit me with a verse that he said. He said, me and Un took Kim and C's advance and bought 60 pounds, some shit like that. And about 60 pounds. Shout out to Big Gene from Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you, Southern Nation 843. My man, Mr. Skinny's out there. So now, Kenya, thanks for catching me. So now, check this out. Big said I can't be mad at him. This shit is about to get deep. Because he taught me how to get money. So the same shit that Puff did to Big, he was doing to the Junior Mafia and Little Kim. Little Kim wins in the long run because she kept her publishing and everything. Thanks out there, Nightbolt. Tell them to go to Cash App, Big James 52. But thank y'all. Appreciate all that that's coming through. I'll get your names from the Cash App later. So now, Big said, I can't be mad at this dude. Puff gave Big 200,000 for his publishing and his marketing. I don't know how much percentage he gave him up. I don't know if it was a lot, a whole, or whatever. But he ended up selling that for about 20, 30 million, maybe more than that. You understand? Don't know, but you could look that shit up. You could fact check, that who the company that he sold it to in Europe or whatever like that, because that's what he did. Sold his publishing and his marketing. So when you see that stuff that comes out, is on him. So he took 200,000 from Puff. Big told me my management, Mark Pitts, I heard he had something to do with Chris Brown. He started getting up in the business and everything. I know Mark Pitts. You understand? He said that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing at the time. That came directly out of his mouth. Kings of the Libra, 1962. Salute to you, bro. You know what I mean? Wacky World TV, thanks for that cash out, bro. Appreciate it. All right, so now, yo, bro, I'm, remind me of that Sparkles, because I'm gonna straighten that out later. Let me get to this. So 200,000. Mark Pitts, he said Mark Pitts and them didn't know what the F they were doing. So now, this where it comes in. This where the demonic and I gotta get you back, or you embarrass you. And he said it himself. Y'all just don't listen. You understand? I'm gonna give y'all something else to go look at. And before the night is over, you're gonna say, damn. And it's gonna come out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Um, I'm definitely gonna give you something else to go look at. It's crazy. Because somebody sent it to me. I'm underscore me on IG. I'm underscore me. He gave me something to look at, and I looked at it, and I was like, that shit is crazy. But anyway, I'm going to get that to y'all later. So now, the Notorious Big had 5 groups. And I think he took it to Atlantic. And he took it to Atlantic or Capital. And he showed me a contract was worth, I think it was 62 or $6 million. $6.2 million or 62 for 5 groups. That was Cameron, Junior Mafia, Little Kim, Tracy Lee, Charlie Baltimore, and the Commission. Supposed to be him, Charlie Baltimore, and it was supposed to be Jay-Z or whatever. So now, check this out. Jaden, what up with you, boy? Jaden Fordica. So now, listen here. He took those groups to Atlantic. Not Arista. Not Clyde Davis. Not a subsidiary to Badboy Records. Who you think was madder than a motherfucker outside of Diddy? Now, I don't think it was electric, truth to know. I don't think it was electric. Not the contract I've seen. I don't think it was electric. Who y'all think was madder than Diddy? He said Puff got more bodies than Wayne Perry. Carvin Sell said Clive. Kenny Light said Clive. Let's paint the picture. Because y'all don't know this to be true, but I know it to be true. There's more Jews, gangsters, and killers, you understand, than anybody in the history of the mob and everything. The purple people eater, you know who they were? They were a Detroit Jewish mob that was paid to go around to kill people for the mob. The Purple Gang, yes. The Purple People Eater. And it wasn't the what was that? The Minnesota Vikings. It was a gang. Oh, Deferred wouldn't allow that to happen. The same gang should have got Diddy right. Nah, Deferred loved him. We couldn't even beat that boy. It's Purple Gang. Yep. They used to go around and kill people for a price. Maya Lancey was Lucky Luciani's best friend. And they wondered why that Lucky Luciani wouldn't touch him or do nothing. You don't want to do that. He the one put all the business thing into the mob. Somebody said he seen old photos of him, Jason Sweden. He said he from the D. He got old photos of him. All right, Jason. So now, Clyde Davis. You know his conversation with Puff? Turn around. This gonna hurt you this time more than it hurt me last. Do we need to pray about this? Yo. Cali Connect, why you say that? Let's pray together. He wanted to be Pac, dog. You ain't know that? He wanted to have Pac charisma. That's why he tried to screw every girl that Pac was screwing with in the whole 9 yards. Because he actually wanted to hit Pac. He wanted Pac to pray with him. You know what I'm saying? So now, he gonna have a conversation with him. We gonna have a piece that take a left together. He gonna have a conversation with him, y'all. Clyde Davis gonna have a conversation with that guy there. Clyde Davis gonna talk to that guy there. Clyde Davis is gonna say, we need to have a discussion with that guy there. You know why? Because this guy right here took a multi-million-dollar deal elsewhere, and he got famous through Arista and Badboy Records. Do you know after he got up off his knees, the conversation him and Clyde had? Mike X, thanks for that Cash App. Right there. Vladimir Radis, thanks for that super chat. What was that right there? Charm, thanks for that Cash App. Do you know the conversation after they got off their knees praying together that Clyde had with him? How do this make us look? Our artists that we developed, our artists that we put this money into, took a multi-million-dollar deal to our competitors. Did y'all ever think about that? Did you ever think about how he was going to explain that to Clyde and then get caught up with the beefs from the Cali? Big gonna leave us and we gonna get caught up in this beef shit, the Badboy Records, with all this Cali stuff. Mike S., thank you, brother, for that super chat. Vlaco, what up with you? Vladimir Raiders. Appreciate that. So now, we know Clyde Davis had that conversation with Diddy. Clyde Davis mad as you don't want your competition. Now, it wasn't that because Big album was done, his contract was done. Come on, King with Labels, you don't ask me that, bro. You know we ain't worrying about no threats or no. How you gonna bully a bully? I'm not a bully, but I'm just saying. Back in the day, you know, we ain't play them games. You know, not at all. So now, you don't, come on, let me just break it down like this. We on the block. And I'm doing Jones. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hitting them for $20, but I only got probably like $5 worth of crack in there. But I put them in big bottles, stretching it out. You come out with Super Jones, bigger bottles, with about like $7 worth of crack in it, and you doing it for $20. And you the competitor. Mr. Hip Hop Vegan, salute to you. So now, mine is in blue bottles, yours is in red bottles. I'm not going to compete with you. I'm going to give you an opportunity to make it right. And then I'm going to make it right. That's how they do. I heard. So now, Clyde Davis going to tell this guy here, that guy there, you got to make that shit right. He making us look bad. Now, big contract is over with. I'm looking at the contract. Because Puff gave it to me and I read it. And at the end of it, it was talking about talking about working out a deal for Big to get his marketing and his publishing back. Because Big no matter know that anywhere he go and do a song, anywhere he go and do music at, Puff owns, Big know the business now. Puff owns my publishing, so he gonna get more money than me. Jarrell Lewis, thanks for that cash app. I mean, that super chat. I appreciate y'all. I made $15.99 so far. Y'all really like Gene. Marco, good question. I don't know what you mean by that, Marco. Good question. Anyway, so now, well, you came in late, Bucks Hero. That's what you come in for late. We did a ritual ceremony. I taught y'all how to levitate some bodies. I went back on some things that has happened back in the past. I talk about the winter solstice. He talking about what we doing here now. We watching you come in this motherfucker late. That's what we doing here. Ray Cole say, hustling at his finest. Listen here, man. So a conversation was had. You know what I mean? A conversation took place. And in that conversation, something had to be made right. Do I do it myself? Maybe not. Do I know situations and circumstances that I might give it to the wolves? I might give it to your people who don't like you. You know, the enemy of my enemy I consider my friend. The enemy of my enemy I consider my friend. So now, do I give you to the wolves? Do I put you in a situation that you might not make it out of there? I got to make this right. No, that can't be the real Poe. That ain't the Poe I know. You know what I'm saying? That's probably somebody got his name. If that's the real Poe, Poe know my kid's mother. Poe knows me. He would say that, then I know that's you, Poe, and I answer you. You tell me my kid's mother is, I know who you are. That's somebody that's using your name. Anyway. Come on, Marco, with all that bull crap, man. Not at all. Zip ain't had to wait for Big to go to. He knew where he lived at in Jersey. He ain't had to wait for that. All right. So now, do I give you up to the wolves? Do I give you up to people or put you in a situation? Y'all look at what transpired. Look what transgressed. Nobody even ever asked and got to the bottom of it. But little bits and pieces of it will come up. You'll hear an interview saying, man, I couldn't believe this cat went and got his own deal. But that's my brother. Javar Mata, thank you. Appreciate that. Javier Mata. Come on. Look at it. Nobody gets that. And you know, like I jump out the window sometimes because I see interviews that people do, and you know, I be upset, but I have no reason to be upset at them doing people doing interviews at other people for on other people not asking questions because they just doing their job. They trying to they this is what they do. I got a lot of respect for people who even you know have people come on their shows because I don't have nobody. Nobody wants to come to Big Gene's sub basement or Big Gene's kitchen. I don't ask because I'm here for myself. I'm here, you know, and I think that y'all take this and get something out of it, and y'all go back and y'all review shit. Point in fact. Let me put game up. I told y'all that I'm underscore me sent me something. And when he sent it to me, I was like, oh my God. And y'all gotta go check it out because I don't want it to get flagged on my show. And they be you know how they do. They wanna, you gotta take that down or you gotta do this and you gotta do that. I don't want that to happen. But he sent me this. Let me get a bit. I'm gonna see, can y'all see this? That's a picture of D Mac on a private plane, right? That's the dude who was, when Blad always trying to say the zip. I said last week, he on a private plane with him. Let me get another picture, close up picture here. Now, that's a. I try to go in a little closer. I want y'all to go to I'm underscore. Listen, man. I hope you don't get mad at me, brother. I'm underscore me, and y'all take a look at that video he put on his thing. I guess he just sent it to me. I hope he just didn't send it to me. He has that video that he sent to me, and it was done at oh, Andy Man 187. He got that on his channel. It's called Puff Daddy Beat Rap City 1999 Private Jet Interview. Yo, it's a thing that I learned, and I'm gonna tell y'all where I learned it because I don't give a shit. Yo, G, I learned it from the DEA. I took a class from the Drug Enforcement Administration. It was called Surveillance and Interrogation. It's a thing that we learned called involuntary reactions that you have to watch. Involuntary reaction. I'm finna peep game. Yo, ladies. Yo, I got the ladies off last time. Now, I want all the fellas to get off this time. I don't care. I can go down. I might have 2 ladies in here. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Crystal, Check this shit out. It's called a thing called involuntary reactions. What you do is you ask a person 6 to 8 questions that you know they're gonna tell the exact truth about it in a general conversation. Hey baby, how your day been? Oh, it was alright. It was good and stuff like that. Yo, you have lunch? Yeah, I had lunch. Yo, you talk to your mother? Yeah, I talked to my mother. Um, you ain't had no problems with your boss today or nothing like that, right? No, I ain't had no problem with my boss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything was good today. Yeah, everything was good. Oh, you like that? Did you like that tuna fish I made for you? Trying to keep that fish taste in his mouth. No, no, but you ask him 8 questions that he gonna. What you gonna say? Elizabeth 3D said, "What the fuck?" You ask him 8 questions or something like that that you know he gonna tell the truth about. Then you ask him a question that you're gonna look uncomfortable, that you know is gonna make him uncomfortable, or he may lie. And in that interim, you're gonna see what you call a movement in his eyes or his lips or his facial expression that's gonna change. It's gonna be different from the 8 questions that you asked him that he had the same movement. When last time you talked to that bitch? What bitch? You know what bitch I'm talking about. You know the bitch I'm talking about. When the last time you talked to her? You understand what I'm saying? Then you're going to get a reaction out of him. And in that reaction, then that's when you learn the reaction that he made when he's lying. Because what happens is that when people do things and have been involved in shit, they do that. When y'all get off this program, y'all go take a look at that BET, Puff Daddy, BET Rap City 1999 private jet interview. Now, I want y'all to look at this right here. What's right? He mentioned D Mac name, and that nigga almost lost the tongue out of his mouth. And when you go watch that shit, you know somebody was doing some praying. That involuntary reaction that he did, I was like, this. Let me do my shopping by myself, Gene. All my real fans know what I'm talking about. Let me do my shopping by myself, Gene. Yo, that shit is cray cray. Listen, it had to be some sacrifices made behind the situation by Big going to Atlantic or Capitol, whatever record label he went to. Had to be some sacrifices made. Beverly Willis, thank you. Atlanta is in the building. No, I don't. Yo, we don't do that, bro. I don't make up with niggas. I don't play that. You don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. I don't do that, man. I don't. Once what they say, you tell your drawers or whatever like that, it's done. We ain't got nothing else to say. I'm fucking with you. I ain't gotta have no conversation with you. You know what I mean? So now, it's a, I asked. I know she probably gone because it's late. I asked her to remind me of something. I wanted to get that out. Yo, listen to me, because I tell stories of my life in the past. I don't have no feelings between niggas. I just telling the stories. I'm just, like you, dislike you, do it. No, I'm just telling the stories. And until niggas come out and tell the truth behind shit, I'm gonna continue telling my stories. I'm gonna continue telling you my truth. Just like I mentioned the dude D Mac. Then my man, who the fuck is D Mac? Nigga, look at Gene just making up something. Somebody heard what I said, sent me a picture and the tape. I thank you. I really appreciate. I love the people who come and see me, because some people be listening. Uncommit, good boy. Salute to you, brother. Thank you. You know it, Marco Hughes. Why shouldn't she be? Midnight 2020. Eric Morin, salute to you too. Shout out to Memphis, St. Louis, Chicago, Texas, Cali, Indiana, all the people that F with me, Philly. Appreciate y'all, man. Be more. Andre Callen, I am not shouting out Big House Crew 81. Why would I do that? I'm not gonna do that, man. Keep on. Let's go ahead. Go ahead, Andre. I would never shout out Big House Crew 81. What up, man? Just fucking with you. DC in the house. So anyway, check this out, man. Y'all gotta look at what's going on and what's happening. And look at the big picture. Just look at all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look at all this other stuff. Lyrical artist radio. What up with you out there? Man, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yo, YouTube don't make me or break me, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's why uh, I don't come on here often as I should. I don't remix, other people's stories and stuff like that. Remix my own. And listen here, man. For all you people out there, let me pick game to you. When you give money to an artist that got some kind of social program, they don't have to. If you give somebody $1 million, if he collect $1 million on the internet, peep game, they have what they call a company, a social service company. They're gonna automatically take 20% of that towards their company. So now they didn't got 200,000, so they got 800,000. Now they're gonna say, well, we had to do this, we had to do that, and that 1 million that they collected may come down to anywhere for 200,000 or 300,000 that they given to somebody. Don't give these companies nothing like that, man. If you're gonna give it to them people, if you're gonna give it to these artists who's doing this stuff, give it directly to the people they say they're supposed to be for. If the nurses or somebody have something like that, give it directly to them. Let's see what they're saying. I'm trying to get it down. I don't know how did. Huh. I don't know how to bring. Why is it not stopping? Oh, there I go right there. Keisha, yeah, okay, thank you, man. Trinidad Muniz, I went to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. From 84 to 86. I went to JUCO. I got my associates at Jefferson College. I got my degree at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. English literary law. English American language lit. I was trying to minor in pre-law. Yeah, I was gonna cook today, man. I was tired, man. My daughter started veterinary in the hospital, and I was had to take her to work. And then $2 fucking two, $10 fucking two, and I'm like, I, I'm just trying to live my life, but just find another way. Yeah, I'm just reading a couple of comments before and get into this other shit. Or should I get into this other shit? How long have I done so far? I did an hour. Y'all been listening. Y'all been strong on here for an hour, man. Some people in there. Some people at the crib like this. Yeah, this nigga Big James. I'm getting all this airtime and motherfuckers is asleep. Yeah. I'm gonna do these canned goods and this box recipe shit. And just for these mothers out there that want to do something quick for their kids and everything like that, I'm gonna show them a couple of box recipes, a couple of canned good recipes and stuff like that. So because I don't know if they working. I don't know Diva 479. I don't know if they working. Nola said, "No, we ain't sleep." I don't know if they working or whatever. They got kids and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you how you could take a couple of box recipes and spice them up real quick. So that's what my next. For I'm gonna take about 2 weeks and do those shows right there because I'm trying to help the mothers be like that. Yo, I gotta do something quick, and these little badass kids won't eat their vegetables and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that. And show them how to do that stuff. And I got a couple other things that I want to do, but if I say it over the internet, I know niggas gonna be all like this. I'm taking that. That was my idea. Big Gene stole it from me. Kush is blessed. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate that. I don't know how to do that. Nope. I'll be pushing stuff. Nigga, you better stop pushing shit before you push it off. Damn. Trying to get it back. I don't know, man. Yeah, rest in peace. What's else? It's dark right now. I'm trying to make the screen back light. Hmm. Nola said the pizza recipe was real good. Thank you, Nola. Yeah, YouTube be censoring a lot of stuff. So we gotta watch what you say. I know big kids don't, F with me. Like I told you, his daughter came to Sue's rendezvous on her 21st birthday, and I tried to introduce myself to her and tell her, call her grandmother. Then I called Miss Wallace, ended up calling me, and I told her I couldn't let a lot of the kids she had a tour bus full of kids. Someone was 18 years old, and at Sue's rendezvous, you could get there at 18. But what happened was they were already intoxicated, and we'll be responsible if they get hurt. So I wouldn't let them. The volume went back down, Q Rock. He said the volume went back down low. So anyway, I wouldn't let the kids that were already intoxicated or drunk in the club because I ran the front door. You know, Tank had me running the front door, checking the IDs and making sure shit was straight. Oh, she said the volume went back down. Let me see something. How is it now? Did it go back up? Can somebody let me know, did the volume go back up or it went back up? Sorry about that, y'all. Thank you. BM, appreciate you. Travis Gordon, Jim Jones. Jim Jones! Hope that's your name, man. So listen here, man. We're gonna recap that stuff like that, and you know, we are y'all gonna go and y'all gonna watch that D Mac thing, that situation over there. I appreciate that, man. You just bad boy rituals and curse. And I didn't mean to tell y'all about that ritual shit, but if you don't know about that light as a feather, stiff as a board shit, that shit is real. And I've seen it done before myself. You understand? So my whole thing about that is that tonight a lot of rituals and shit is going on. People going to be doing this shit until in the morning, till the first sunrise, and they're going to be asking for demonic shit. They're going to be asking for shit. Y'all stay close to y'all God, man. Allah, Jesus, Jehoshaphat, Yahweh, whatever name the ancients and everybody know Christ as and God as, man, y'all stay with God, man. Don't let these demons get y'all, man. Please don't let these demons get y'all, man. He said, the great I am, Andre. I don't know why my screen, oh, there it goes, back light. Thank you. And yo, listen here, man. On my last show, it was this person. He was talking about he wanted to kill himself, and um, that was some deep shit for me. And let me just tell y'all, man, your life ain't for you to take. You know what I mean? Your life ain't yours to take. Somebody gave you life. God gave you life. Your mother brought you here. You might think things is bad, but remember, you only meeting what other men have met. I've said this 1,000 times. Don't be too proud, bro. If you gotta go to Burger King, if you gotta go to Mickey D's, Wendy's, any place to get a job and get a meal for that day and go back to the shelter until you could do better. Nigga, learn how to shovel shit for a living. Somebody gonna see that. Somebody gonna say, yo, he held this job down for 6 months to a year. And he could deserve to get another job. You do until you could do better. Somebody gonna see that. That lady might come in there and you be like, yo, hello, welcome to McDonald's. And she like, oh, I like your smile. Thank you. And she might take you up out of there and help you get something better because she like what you're trying to do for yourself. Now I'm using McDonald's and Burger King them as a symbolic of just doing anything until you could do better, till you could get a meal. See, some niggas won't even try to bring a loaf of bread home. They'll throw a brick at a penitentiary and help build them. And they think that's what a woman wants. A woman don't want you to die for them. They want you to live for them. My man Jim Jones said, hell no. All right, Jim. Okay. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. A good woman. If a good woman know that you doing all that you can, you ain't sitting up here, you know, nigga, I go from McDonald's to Burger King. If I gotta work two of those jobs, nigga, I've been there, done that. I was the type of nigga, man, listen to me, man. I ain't have what they say, a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. I ain't have none of that shit. And back in 97, I'm wearing Versace ties, Versace glasses, tailor-made shirt. It wasn't because I was with him. I was hard help. Had him 2-3 days out the week. It's because I did other jobs and did other things until I could do better. District Heights TV, speak about today's problems. Come on, brother. This is about today's problems. That we as men are not being men. That we as men is not being men. We as men are not saying that I'm gonna go out here and do this to make my family and make me better. See, I gotta be the best that I could be in order for me to get somebody at that level. Now I don't expect a woman to do what I do, but when I make my decision, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be just as good. She ain't gotta do that. She ain't gotta pay no bills. No. She just gotta be good and great for me. And that's what you should pick from. But you gotta be the best that you could be for you. Craven Pope. See, people always worried about what other people got, what other people get, and who they are. If you put that energy and that love into you, and you love yourself to be the best that you could be, all the good shit that you want gonna come to you. Cause if you shining like that, ain't no bum. Like, I can't really get off into that like that, because this is an adult conversation that it may turn YouTube off and they might shut it off or whatever like that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If you being the best that you can be and you doing what you supposed to do, ain't no bum ass nigga, ain't no bum ass bitch gonna come into your cipher because your spirit won't allow it. You understand? Get spiritually strong. That'll get you mentally strong. You get mentally strong, that'll get you physically strong. You get physically strong, you'll get monetary strong. Because all those things that work together allow you to do what you need to do. I've been there. I could say growing up in Wellston for a little while, before I got into my sophomore, senior year and I could go to work and everything like that, I was a bum. I ain't have it. I ain't have it. But when I got able to figure it out, I moved into a complex on Timberlake. In the summertime, cut everybody grass. Washed everybody cars. When I got 12, 13 years old, I was tall. They wasn't checking IDs. Worked at McDonald's. When I got 16, I got me a little car. Was working at the shopping center. I knew in order for me to have, I had to work. I had to go to somebody's job. King of the Libras, you can run it back, bro. You want me to go over it again? So now, Dean, thanks for that super chat. So now, my whole thing about it is that you can too, man. That gray is coming in. You can too. You just gotta know the big picture, where you want to go to, and stop worrying about what niggas is saying. You gotta stop worrying what people are saying. Somebody saying about the camera. What about that? Is it now? I don't know. Is that better? You gotta stop worrying about what people are saying to you, man. You gotta stop looking at what, you know, what I want us to start doing, man. Stop worrying about what name brand you got. Stop worrying about you like you gotta have 1,000 pair of sneakers and 10 things. Like, if you can afford it, yo, okay, listen, it ain't a problem. But if you ain't living in your own spot, you ain't got your own space, or your shit is, yo, listen, I'm not putting nothing on nobody in the jets. I ain't putting nobody in the housing complex and stuff like that. You understand? Didn't live like that. But what I'm saying to you is this. Don't be budget balling, running to Louis Vuitton, running to Gucci, running to all these places. You understand? Spending your money, giving your money to these folks so you can have a Louis belt. Nigga, I wish I would pay $400-500 for a damn belt. You out your rabbit ass mind. Ain't no return on that shit. Not at all. Don't do yourself like that. Elizabeth D 1500, what's that? BB 223. Come on, y'all. If you get out of this, you got people still running to the damn store. Where you wearing it to? What club are you going to? Who gonna see you in that? Are you serious? You know, like they got places like Burlington, Marshalls. They got cheap places, stuff like that. But still, how much more do you need? How much more do you gotta have? Thanks, Andrew. Andrew calling, already had the ritual and the curses and stuff like that and what was going on. If people missed it, they missed it, y'all. I'm just giving y'all a little time. Listen here, man. I'm retired. Some people here ain't going to work. We just here. We in the haunting hours. They got people out here. They sitting over in they candles and they cloaks, and they doing all this shit right here. They doing all kind of sacrilegious shit right here because they think the devil gonna win. He not gonna win. All through time, the devil has always tried to win. He not gonna win because the spirit of God is greater than. That's why they've been waiting. They've been coming at us. They tried it with the Ebola. They tried it with the smallpox. They tried it with this, that, and the third. And then the spirit of God and the greatness of men has said, nah, we not letting it happen. And now we just got to take them all out all the way. Yo, because we come from Queens and things, and we desire to finer things. This was Stephen Johnson and son. That don't mean what's what you call the finer things. Louis Vuitton name, Gucci name. That's the finer thing to you. Come on, Stevie, keep it 100. That's a finer. Another nigga's name is the finer thing to you that makes them rich. The finer thing is a good roof over your head. The finer thing is good food in your system. The finer thing is good conversation. And ain't nothing finer than a brown skin. Woo! Honey. Listen here, I'm getting beside myself. Ain't nothing finer than that, bro. When she, oh my God, and she, everything right, smell good, taste good. Come on, brother. They got you fooled on what luxury is. It ain't about materialistic. It ain't being materialistic. Quinn Brown. My girl tastes, whoo, Quinn. Quinn said he'll lick it till he lick him back. Quinn, you nasty, man. Why you come on my show with that, man? You know I got women on here. My girl tastes good. I'll lick her till she lick me back. Monique, that was Quinn. Yo, listen here, man. That's my brother out there, my cousin out there. I see your picture up there, Mr. Robinson. Crush is blessed. Appreciate you. But listen here, man. We got to stop that. We got to stop that, man. One of this white dudes who are actor, his name is James something. He said, "Why is it that rich folks have on jeans and sneakers, and poor folks have on Louis Vuitton and Gucci?" Let me see. Let me give y'all a jewel. This is coming from BK Fame. Fame up in Prospect. Nah, that's my nigga. Y'all love wouldn't disrespect. BK Fame from Red Hook. That's my brother from another mother. Everybody take this quote down. Y'all ready for it? Monique, thank you. Appreciate you too. You and Elizabeth 3D. Y'all take this quote. Everybody ready for this quote? Oh, Jim Jones listening. Katina Provo's listening. All ears. Check it out. Take this quote down, and y'all, what I want to say, and live by this. You save money, and money will save you. It don't seem like much. If you save money, money will save you. Jim Jones, all day, every day. Corey Campbell, I'm listening. Believe you in you, ready. Don, listening, true. Truth. Don't let these motherfuckers take yours. Listen, thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all being here for an hour and a half with me. Remember, Badboy Rituals and Curse. Go back and watch it if you want to know about light as a feather, stiff as a board. It's cantations like that that's going on tonight. It's rituals like that that these people are using. It's rituals like that that these people have done. It's rituals like that in a few years they're going to be crying, praying to God that they never did it and got involved in it and want their soul. I appreciate y'all. Peace. Oh, you gonna stay chazzed up? Always. One of the greatest men I ever met in my life. Good brother. A man a man above men. You understand? A gangster around gangsters. A gentleman all the time. Number two, if they don't fuck with you, fuck them and feed them beans. And I know I'll be changing this shit. But peace, y'all. Love y'all.